Hey guys, so I have a really powerful video for you today. I interviewed a man that I really respect and admire, and especially for what he's doing in the world today. He has a company with over 200 employees, and they are one of the leading educational companies online nowadays that are really changing people's lives all over the planet. His name is Vishen Lakhiani, and he's the founder of Mindvalley. And the way he lives his purpose and how passionate he is about his mission is really truly inspiring. And while he handles all of these big projects, he manages to keep his focus, ease and attention within every task in front of him. So I made a short little interview where he shares some of these tools for you that might help you, especially if you're a man, but also if you're a woman, on how to bring your purpose, how to live your mission in a way that is exciting and makes the difference and gets the results you want. Enjoy. So I see you rushing around a lot, taking care of everything, and I'm really curious to what is your secret to how you can maintain your focus and your presence and ease in all of this, managing all of your projects and responsibilities and everything.
Well, there are many different things, right? It's not one answer. It's a whole series of things stacked up on one another. Number one is I don't get overwhelmed because I take a really good care of myself. And I do this because I have ample time for breaks. My breaks are budgeted, and then my work time is budgeted. For example, today I know I'm going to be here working, but I've already planned dinner with like 5 friends in one of my favorite restaurants in Barcelona. That's my break. Now the second thing is meditation. Meditation is my superpower. I optimize meditation like crazy, so I do the 6-phase meditation, which is free online. I designed it, you can download it, and 6-phase gives me the ability to function in flow across my entire day. The third thing, I hire a ridiculously good team. So we have 200 people working at Mindvalley. They come from 40 different countries, and I know my team always has my back. And my team are also close friends. And so we don't have a regular boss-employee relationship. I mean, we do with some people, but a good chunk of them are close friends. And so even when I'm working, I'm surrounded by friends. I'm surrounded by people I love, people who love me, and we have a really good connection. There's a fourth reason as well. The fourth thing is I only go and do stuff that doesn't feel like work. I think work is a bullshit idea that somewhere got programmed in our brains that we need to spend 70% of our waking hours doing this thing to earn money so that someday we can go out and have fun, right? That situation does not apply in my life. I only do work where if I earn money, that's great, but work that I would do even if I wasn't being paid for it. And as I've started doing that and applying my life more and more and more into work that is passion, work that excites me, not only do I have so much fun doing it, but the money comes. Because when you do what you love, you do it better. There's so much science that backs this up coming from Harvard University. The science of happiness as a boost to productivity. Let's take what's happening here with Mindvalley in Barcelona. I didn't come up with this idea because I was thinking, how can I get into the education industry, make some money, and build a new university? No, bullshit. I did this because I wanted to find an excuse to live in Barcelona for 1 month with my family. And I wanted friends around, and I love to have my team around. And I would love my kids to be able to meet other kids and learn. And I wanted speakers to come down because I wanted to learn from these guys. Put it all together, created this university, and now it's taking off like crazy. But I'm able to do it and not feel overwhelmed and not feel tired because I'm having so much fun doing it. So that it really is my secret.
Love it. Thanks so much. What's your biggest purpose and your vision for this planet?
Unity consciousness. So if you want to understand the worldview that drives me, think about Star Trek, right? Gene Roddenberry, when he came up with the vision for Star Trek, if you look at the visions for Earth in the Star Trek universe, we function in that universe as a single species. There are no borders, there are no religion. It's diverse. Star Trek was one of the first television series out there to show a black woman and a white male kissing. One of the first TV series to show a leading character who was gay. There is no judgment. It's openness. And there is no ethnocentric belief that says where in the Earth of Star Trek, where people claim their country is the one, or their religion is the one. People are all together in one soup in one classification, Earthlings. That's my vision for the world. The only flag I would ever wear on my shirt or my badge is the flag of Earth. There's actually a flag, a white and blue flag that was recently designed. I do everything I do to create a more borderless world. I believe we should care as much about the people starving in Venezuela today as the people starving in our own country. That's what drives us. That's what drives Mindvalley. That's why we have 50-something different nationalities here at Mindvalley U. That's why we so openly bring politics into the personal growth that we teach, because we think if you're just growing yourself and you're not taking an active interest in fighting for climate change and standing up for diversity, then you are not being a complete human being. That's what Mindvalley stands for. If we have to rebuild Earth's entire education system to create a more unified global world, the world that Gene Roddenberry presented in Star Trek, so fucking be it. That's what we're going to do. So Mindvalley University is just one step in rebooting education globally. We're going into corporations, we're going into kindergartens, we're going into universities, we are going into politics. Our goal is to move humanity along the lines of becoming a singular integrated species. To make words like race, religion, obsolete. And along it, dumb ideas like border walls.
Thank you.
Awesome.
I do Star Trek all the time.
Yeah.